And we are back for yet another week for Half Hour Henshin, episode 67. Joining me as always, DJ Azure, back from Japan.
Yep, and with a much lighter wallet.
I'm sure. Oh my god. And we're not recording at 2 a.m. with my roommate asleep, so I can actually project my voice.
Yep. Yeah, that scheduling was just wild.
It is what it is. But hey, we haven't missed a week. Yet, or I think we missed one or something a while ago. But
yeah,
but we are sticking to our schedule. We are here.
At
some point in time during the week.
Yeah, I actually forgot to check. Is there an episode? Is there an episode next week, or I forgot to check?
We'll find out. But if not, we can finally start talking about comics that we say we're going to talk about. But
I need to go to the comic shop today. Then, oops, it was raining here, so I didn't do my normal weekly walk to the comic shop.
Fair enough. Anyway, level 10s are here, and we get. Oh my god, I love the XX transformation. The fucking running through the forest, it's because I'm a big fan of the fucking the rabbit tank, the rabbit tank transformation, and this is an upgrade from that. And then especially the looking up and roaring with the head on the chest, oh my god, this transformation is sick. This suit is sick. This suit is just sick. I love the UFOX because it's funny and silly, but this one is just cool. This one has that X factor. I didn't need to say that.
You've been waiting to say that.
No, I haven't. That was an accident, actually.
That was an accident.
It was.
Oh, man. But man, there were so many good fights this week. Holy crap, man.
I mean, yeah, X-Rex versus Dread Type Zero, cool fight. I can't wait for the upgrade to next week's opening, because this week obviously had UFOX in the opening for Wolf Finisher, and hopefully we're gonna see X-Rex in the opening next week. Oh man, man, lots of things happened this episode.
Yeah, what is it? Not Lachesis. Crap, it's not Clotho. Tropos. Yeah, Tropos is still being creepy this week, and manipulative, and everyone's so ready to throw down with this little girl. It's great.
It's very funny. I will just have beef with a 10-year-old is incredibly funny, and obviously we get it. She's a billion years old. It's way funnier than no, she's just a 10-year-old.
Yeah, and of course Rene basically says, "You're just lonely. You're just a lonely little girl." Yeah.
And then I love that it causes them to quote unquote break character, break from the big calculating menace that they've been, where they're "Stop it! I'm angry." Stop saying that. It was actually very cute. Also, man, the more I look at the dad for Sawa or whatever, he just looks like Araki, the JoJo author, and I was just thinking about that the entire time. It's just a slight resemblance to the dude.
I didn't think about that.
It's just a slight resemblance, because Araki's Araki's one of the few manga artists where I know what he physically looks like.
Yeah, because he's a vampire.
He truly is.
But also this episode being having essentially the homage to Kamen Rider Ichigo, because everyone's wishes, they're a strong gust powering a windmill, and it pretty much shows the old typhoon.
Yeah,
it's
great. The fucking time when it's powered me up super gotcha. I wasn't expecting Gotcha to fucking do the Super Saiyan energy power up. That was really funny. Because they do it really just looks like a Super Saiyan power up. Honestly, hilarious. But I mean, here's the thing. It makes sense.
And it's really funny too, because he does that, and then Clotho gets so angry that she practically is saying, "I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill myself to kill you," and just basically just takes out a bunch of cards and just keeps swiping them.
And they're ant troopers. No, that shit was cool. The figure it reminded me of, and we gotta remember, this is why that man was OP. It just reminds me of that very final fight with Don Momotaro, where he just keeps spinning the fucking thing on the blade Don. She was just drain.
Yeah. But it makes sense though, because Ant Trooper, like is just like the multiplier, and it's so funny because like I saw a tweet, I wasn't sure it was Flame or it was someone else. They said there's no way that they're playing the super poppy insert song as this girl's about to try and kill herself.
Yeah. Hoof. I love that he still uses UFO X's powers to like rip them out of the suit though. Saving them anyway. Be like, you're gonna kill yourself? Not on my watch.
And they get angry about it too.
I mean, it's a bad guy thing. They're like, I was gonna sacrifice myself to kill you, and you've ruined my whole bit. I love the suit actor who's acting as Dredd, especially in the scenes where they're just like, quote unquote, just Dredd. Wonderful physical acting. Oh my god, seeing the X-Flash. By the way, sorry, going back a little bit, seeing the fucking X-Rex kick being like a jaw.
Yes, the scissor kick.
The scissor kick. Chest kiss.
Oh man, yeah. Like I said, I love how every single suit has had a different kick. It's so good,
and I love how extra the X kicks are. The fucking super galaxy like spin around kick for fucking UFO, and now like the fucking scissor kick that's like the jaws of the T-Rex for X-Rex. Very cool. Oh my god, the thing I wasn't expecting. That was not a main character suit that we saw in the preview.
Yeah, it was not. But also, like, what was I gonna say? What's also surprising too, though, was that like Sensei's actually finally coming around to Hotaru now. Really coming around.
I think he's been coming around, but I think he's like showing it more.
Yeah.
The Christmas party was also really cute. The 1 week early Christmas party. I love how it immediately starts with Kaijiki and Sabimaru like, I actually have a theory that Santa Claus has actually been an alien this whole time. Wait, that's super interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Now I remember why I was like like giggling a bit when I saw the episode, because like when they're right before, like right after they show X Wizard, and like and they're like showing like while a lot happened and going to like the thing, they actually show Tokyo Station, and it's really funny because I actually specifically took a picture in front of Tokyo Station like that. It's missing the ice rink that I saw that was there, but I saw it there because that's where they film Love Live Snow Halation. I had to take the picture. Yeah,
no, that's fair. I mean, we still have the fucking picture of Ichinosi's dad being blanked out, which like yeah. I don't know how to feel. I that reveal better be good. But like, part of me is like, okay, Ichinose doesn't reveal, doesn't like, his dad's not here, he's traveling, we can't see his face for some reason, Ichinose has some memories of Kemi's that he's already lost, and I'm like, teacher, are you Ichinose's dad? Like, no, that can't be it, but it's just like, because what if they just don't remember that it's him? They just, they have a vague idea, oh, he went off to travel somewhere, but they don't remember it. I have no idea. Anyway, this is a long shot. This was just one of those like, no, right? Very cute to see Hotaru inviting Rine up for like a duet for the song.
Yeah, it was just so cute.
Yeah. And it looks like Araki dad got a new job at the other magazine.
Yeah, it's so like I'm really sad because like since X Wizard like showed off that like the bad side of the Alchemist has like the rest of the 10 cards. I'm like, man, does this mean we're not gonna get a magazine for everyone? I mean, I was joking about it last week, but I really was really hoping for it.
There still can be a magazine for everyone, but one of the big things is like, one, X-Wizard is a Kemi who's just out here, which is already in itself like a surprise. But then he's already got a bunch of the other X cards already too, so it's like, oof. I love the suit for X-Wizard. It's very cute.
It is.
Speaking about news, people have seen like the little trailer for, I think it's going to be one of the Gottshred movies, and they're thinking that's when Runa's going to get a suit. That I am still waiting for.
It would make sense. I hope so.
On some miscellaneous news before we move over, apparently Hasbro has taken down the Power Rangers website.
Oh.
When you go to PowerRangers.com now, it just basically takes you to like a Hasbro website, like just like a Hasbro.com/US, and you can go like just shopping or whatever. It's no longer like Power Rangers anything.
Crazy.
And right before we get to the episode, another announcement from Subaraya Pro, 2024 Ultraman official card game.
I thought you were talking about the other announcement that Supro that was talking about.
Wait, what other thing? I only saw the card game.
It's trademark season. So the trademark Ultraman Arc. I don't know if it's Ultraman ARC or Ultraman ARK, but Ultraman Arc is going to be our 2024.
Okay, so we know we're not going to have to wait very long after Blazer's done for.
Blazer's like half a year plus. I mean, as we know, like they take like an entire year to develop it all. So like we're probably still gonna get like another like half year show. So
yeah, but I mean half a year is it's not that long in the scheme of things for like waiting for stuff.
Fair enough.
That's more what I meant. But yeah, an Ultraman card game. But speaking about going into Ultraman, Blazer's episode was just so fucking cute this week.
Yeah, the insurance hero. Oh man!
First of all, I love these classic suits. They're so goofy. They're fantastic. Suit actors, I feel like did such a good job in this one too.
They did. So for this one, I actually do have some bonus info from this one.
From your Ultraman expert behind the scenes.
Yes, from the Ultraman experts in my Discord. Other than the fact that Guigas and Red King 2 are in the same episode, apparently the first time, let me see here. The first time Guigas ever appeared was in the Japanese Alps back in OG Ultraman alongside Red King 2, who also had a nuclear bomb in his throat. Them starting off and showing off the Japanese Alps is a callback to that.
That's cool. I just love the vibe of like they're fighting, and it's just really funny that we got like a big lizard and a big monkey fighting, right? Didn't Godzilla versus Kong or Godzilla with Kong movie just come out too?
Yep.
I thought that was funny, and I just like that they fight, and then picks up a big rock, and he's like, "I'm just gonna bash your head in with this." He's like, "Actually, can you just not?"
Yeah.
You pick up the big rock. That's a compelling argument. I concede. The little fake insurance ad was also super cute and a good way to use one of the suits, like especially with using it in like in a set with a human for scale. Very funny, like incredibly good.
Yeah, it was there was just a lot to love about this episode. Like we basically see like the titular insurance hero is very what's it called is very bad at insurance.
He's very bad at sales.
Oh yeah, he's very very bad at sales. But yeah, like he's very bad at sales because he, unlike everyone else, he goes door to door. Which is like the classic way of doing things, but apparently like it's like so old fashioned and all that stuff. So,
and I mean, the big thing with it is also just the fact that like the obvious thing here is that they're contrasting the fact that he actually cares about his individual customers. Meanwhile, everyone else is just we're gonna make the sale no matter what. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I love the vibe of like everyone at Scar is so overworked, and they're like, "Heck, you help me?" And it's like, actually, I have a ton of overtime to do. God, I love when they show the old image of the Red King, the OG Red King. Just that old ass image of him is so fucking funny to me.
Yeah, it's just so funny. There's a lot to love in this episode,
and there's a lot of cute things, a lot of things. Some things where I was like, the dude gets home and he realizes he doesn't have chopsticks for like his instant meal, and it's like, okay, but you're at home. Get a utensil, buddy. You live here.
Well, I mean, the other thing too, though, is that whenever you buy stuff at a Japanese convenience store, they actually do pack in like the stuff. So like it's just a minor inconvenience from a convenience store.
I know. Oof. I love.
Look. You. When I was in Japan, like half my nights were convenience dinners. Okay, like I'm used to like them just like just packing it in immediately.
I have not had a lot of convenience store dinners in Japan. I have had a bunch of them in Malaysia because I visited while my dad was working over there. It's pretty similar. I love convenience store dinners. To be fair, but yeah, it's just one of those like I get it. It's supposed to be an inconvenience, but I'm like, okay, you're home, buddy. Let's be responsible adults. Go get your fork.
Yeah.
But he's cute. I just like the bit where like, because every once in a while, especially when you see like an elderly person interacting with a salesman, the usual bit is like, oh, the salesman is tricking the elderly person into committing a bad deal. And it was really cute seeing him be like, oh, she wasn't interested, and she burns his food because she spent, time talking to him. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna go grocery shopping for you. Then I'll clean your house, and then.
Yeah, it's like he cares, and like it really shows that how much he like knows the area too, because once Red King and Guiga start fighting Earthgaren, like he's basically there like trying to like it's like he said, okay, cool. Wait, I know this neighborhood. We could go this way. We could go this way. We could go this way. And yeah, and it's like because he remembers like the houses and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he's been walking through. The other really cute things is just like, again, I do love when these kind of shows like emphasize human connection and like, yeah, this was a lady that he met on his job, but they connected as people. She made him a home cooked meal, and like he doesn't want her to die. I love that he shows up and she's like, well, maybe it's time for me to meet my late departed husband. And he's like, no, absolutely not. I'm not gonna just let you die, lady.
Yeah, it's like what the.
And as he's running, I just love the like leave me behind. It's like, no, I loved your home cooked meals. I'm gonna have that hamburger steak. It was just so cute, and it's so funnily contrasted with the fight in the background, which especially with these two older, silly looking kaiju suits, is a very like a slapstick fight. Like,
yeah, it's
oh my god, Red King doing like a wind up and then punching, then Blazer dodging, so it hits Giga.
Yeah,
and it's
that
just like
made me laugh so much, man.
And then it's like the other insurance guy who's like, oh no, we're gonna have to pay insurance premiums because of this.
Yeah,
like it was just such a goofy episode, and and every time we cut back to like the seriousness of him just trying to get away with this lady who's like, I'm not gonna let you die, lady.
Yeah, it was great. There was so much about
I
that
love
episode.
these. I love the red giant suit. It's so cute.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. It was just so good, this episode. Oh man, and like it was also a very scarred light episode because they were all busy.
Yeah, I mean, I like seeing other facets of the world, and like this episode's still cute. The fight was good, and oof, we are setting up the turn for this next episode.
Yeah, it's intense.
Yeah, a swarm of dental dolls fly overhead. Tangulars appear everywhere. What could these strange occurrences possibly mean for Earth? Visitor 99. Also, at some point, we see Gento like in the doctor's office, so it's like, oh my god, is there gonna be repercussions to being Ultraman?
Yeah, it's like they're gonna just finally find out that he's Ultraman.
Something's gonna happen. Also, speaking of the other, the fact that he uses his weapon to turn into like a matador thing, that was really funny as well.
Yeah, it was. Oh, actually, talking about that, when he's matadoring like Red King and Guigas to like run into each other, like that's right. Him also using like the power of a Freebird oh my god,
for dragon.
For dragon, to like melt Earthgaren, and then both of them like doing their finishers at the same time, and Red King and Guigas just hug each other like, oh no, this is the end.
God.
It was so funny. There was so much, and also like it was really cool too because like we saw that like once again our boy has been doing really well lately. It's just that he was getting overwhelmed because there were two at the same time.
Yeah, seeing them have a little 2v2 fight was cute. Also, just going back because it looks like the Ultraman card game thing is going to be like global. It looks like we're gonna get, English release confirmed for us. Because the site does have like an English side of the thing, and to celebrate, they are doing a giveaway for their Gamora promo card. You gotta just basically comment a picture of your Gamora figure or toy on the official Facebook campaign post. And then there's another one to do through X/Twitter. So you can do that. You can also do a pre-registration with your email so you can get information directly. As a lover of TCGs, I think this will be cool. So excited to see where it goes.
Interesting.
But not as excited as this King Odra episode, though.
Oh man, this episode, wow.
This has been, 40... I mean, episode 41 episodes in the making, honestly.
Yeah, it's... Oh man,
first,
it was...
continuing to set up the... Okay, first of all, we didn't get to talk about this last week. Just the fact that, Gira's powers, do include immortality, explaining how he's fallen off the cliff and done a bunch of stuff and just not died.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Dugdad basically just taking every hit from everything they do and just being unscathed. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Especially because you're like, oh, they've finally been turning it around on the jesters, everything will be cool, everything's working out, and it's like, no.
Yeah, it's almost like showing that, kind of like using Dugdad as a dark mirror of his creation Gira, like saying they're both immortal. So
and also
let's show it off
again, reminding you he's still playing around.
Yeah,
and he brings back Diorg. Our my boy Dabowski goes to get the big mech for Ultra God King Odra, Kaku's castle.
Oh man, the amount of betrayals that Dabowski did. He was in
Dabowski's
top form.
Dabowski's is like what? It's been like 10 betrayals this show so far. Like
he rapid fired all these betrayals this episode. Like, oh my god.
Yep.
Because like as we saw in the episode preview, everyone's like, okay, cool, time to go back and rest, and we all have cushions. And they all have bombs. And the funniest thing too is that this episode was really funny, if not just for the fact that Dugdad's saying, "Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I'll make you a real jester, but you have to make me laugh."
Which again, it goes back to the point. He's messing around. I love that they do make a comment that all the Bugnarok that they've been fighting after the turn have been dead ones. The dead should rest. Castle comes in, King Odra's advent, they defeat Big Diorg, whoop-de-doo, they go back home, they get Whoopee Cushion pranked by, I'm glad the Whoopee Cushion prank just keeps coming back.
There's no reason for them to do so.
It's very stupid, but, they've got bombs, they're gonna die, everything looks terrible, Rackles basically goes to, Dughead and is like, okay, I want a power as a jester, and I want the power to kill Gira. If he falls, we'll be able to the rest of the kings will fall, and I need the power to kill an immortal to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, beautiful, good setup, everything looks awesome, everyone's like, shit. Gira's doing... I love how, Jeremy, right before everything happens, is telling Gira, hey, we can't go. Don't do something stupid, my friend. And as soon as they get free, he's like, we gotta go get the Gira. He's probably doing something stupid.
Yeah.
It reminds me of... I don't remember if it was... Because it's a scene from a show that I haven't gone to... I think it might have been, later in Kyoryuger. But it's just a scene of, a bunch of the Rangers, in, TV or so, whatever. And, there's, a news story, someone is climbing up the thing and he's doing something. It's like, what kind of idiot would be doing something like that? And it's the Red Ranger, and it's like, wait, that's our idiot.
I don't know what that's from. It sounds familiar though.
I think it's later on in Kyoryuger because I feel like it was King, but it's been far enough. Here's the thing, I think it was King or it was the Tokyuger Red. But but I don't.
I feel like it would be King because Tokyo Red is just very, very happy. He's not that dumb.
Well, it's not that he's dumb. It was more that it seems like he's willing to do things without thinking to help people, kind of.
Oh yeah, true.
So, but anyway, a bunch of people get kidnapped. Rackles is telling people we're taking everyone to space. I love that Gira's little sister basically shows up and knows he's hiding in like a random ass box.
Yeah, I love that too. Also, the whole thing of like oh man, what's it called? Everyone just following it. They take Boone.
Our favorite extras used, for the scene.
Yeah. And then what I love about this though is that like the way that they're playing around with it, like say, hey, have you bought your Kaka's Kabuto toy yet? And it's like say, okay, so what we're gonna do is like they basically show a bunch of marbles going in, quote unquote, into Kaka's Kabuto, and it's like then we're gonna transform it, and then we're gonna move all of them to another planet you want to clean. Yep. and then they basically show him like transform the Kaka's Kabuto toy and just Doug playing around with it. It's so funny. This episode's so silly, but it really just serves to like prove a point once we get to it.
That they were using the retainers. Like, we're not even gonna force you to get out of the chair. We're getting we're getting blue retainer to like tickle. We're getting the other one to like threaten Mofun. And all this
threatening Mofun was so good.
It was very fucking funny.
Yeah. What was even funnier too, though, is that like they're panicking, and betrayal number 2 this episode, Dabowski just stands up and says, "I gotta go. Your guys' bombs are real. Mine wasn't. Later."
Yeah, I got stuff to do, guys. I gotta deliver this to someone. Sorry. Which again, going back to the beginning of this episode where he gets given the lance, and he's just like, at least I've never betrayed my people. Which is, why Gira trusts them. Gira trusts him. Dabowski shows up. Gira's fighting his brother. I do love seeing the red and the silver suit fight. Very cool. The gold sword is also just aesthetically very cool.
It is.
I love, again, just the vibes of, again, like, what happened to everyone being their own people? Compared to Rackles, like, I am the nation.
Yeah, it's just really intense. Like, man. And then like saying it's like okay, Doug dead. I need the power now. Oh no, sorry. Not even at that point, actually. No, like they're fighting, and it's like I've come to deliver this to you. Dabowski betrayal number 3 throws the lance to Rackles.
Yep. And then we go to talk about that thing I was talking about, which is Rackles' like emperor form looks different.
Yeah.
He's got the little like pincer mustache that I find very funny.
It is.
But anyway,
yeah,
he kicks
so sick.
ass. He is defeated. Doug Dead shows up, and he's like, I need the power now so that I can strike him down.
And, oh man, I hate to say it, but our favorite extra was right. Believe in Rackles.
I mean, it's been the long con. We thought this was a possibility. But him being given the power of immortality, like to kill immortals by Dugan, just to literally turn around, slash him, in like the most dramatic like thing, slash him across the chest, and then to him turn down, give his hand to Gira. Gira, we have to save the universe now.
Yeah, and that's where the episode ends, and you're just like, huh?
Especially because, like, man, again, shout out to like the camera work. They have this really cool upshot looking up at Rackles from his back, and he just like turns around, and you see him from the front. This excellent frame shot of like Rackles and the gear in the back. It's time to save the universe. And just 41, time to save the universe. I'm so excited to see them fighting as brothers.
Yeah, I was
also because this is another betrayal, but this is another betrayal where you're like, Sakagura was a good guy all along.
Like how many times just him betraying, like his rapid fire betrayal this episode was amazing.
Yep. And then I am the brother of Rackles Hasty. I will save the world. Like seeing them together like as brothers on the same side, everything united. Oh my god, it's so exciting. It's so cool.
but we're all, and it's like the next episode we're also gonna see like a lot of his past as well too. We see like Doug Dead, like, you know, doing the whole like evil chancellor thing with the shoulders, like hands on shoulders behind young Rackles, and you're like, fuck. And then at the same time, I'm just like thinking to myself, Rackles' actor is gonna finally get his flowers this episode, isn't he?
If not this episode, the one after it. I feel like we're setting it up. They definitely like a disheveled looking shot of him in one of the thing. I do really love the last shot we see of him falling into Gira's arms, but the one right before of like him untransforming, Gira transform behind him, like protecting him. That shit looks awesome.
Yeah, oh man, I am so excited for these next episodes. Like, holy shit, man!
The next episodes are gonna go very hard, incredibly hard.
Yeah.
And with that, we will leave you for this week. Don't forget to sign up for the Ultraman TCG for registration if you can.
Oh, is it a physical TCG?
I think it is. Yeah, I think it's a physical TCG.
Okay. Oh man, yeah. Yeah. I wonder how it's gonna be. I
mean, I'll try it. You know. With that, we will see you next week. Later.
This program is brought to you by
Our Unending Love of Tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
you can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.